Hello, my name is Gavin, and this is Playdate Central. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Playdate is, it's a small yellow handheld gaming console with a crank on the side. It has an A button, a B button, a D-pad, and everything else you could ask for, like a headphone jack and also Wi-Fi. But this is not always the way it used to be. I was listening to Panic Podcast, Season 1, Episode 6, The Story of The Playdate. This podcast was basically an origin story of how they got started, what they were going to do, how they wanted to celebrate their anniversary as Panic, and how they decided to make The Playdate. They had some pretty crazy and interesting ideas before actually landing on what you see today as The Playdate. So I just wanted to take you through what they had in mind. The picture that you see in front of you is the original Playdate. As you can see, it had a black and white screen, and it was a circuit board. The basic idea behind this one, and the original idea they were going with, is that they wanted to have one game where it would light up sections on screen when you were using them and turn off sections on screen when you were done using them. So it wouldn't change, it would just light up different sections as you moved across the board. Let's say you were switching to the left lane, it would turn off the car on the middle lane and light up the car on the left lane. They hit a roadblock when they discovered that what they were doing wasn't too much fun. Sure, it might be fun for like an hour, but what if you want to play other games or do more? It's then that they decided to finally make it a full-fledged system. However, they still needed something to put them apart from the rest. This is when they started thinking about things that they could add to make it more unique. Before they thought of the crank, they thought of a plunger, sort of like on pinball, where you would pull back and release to interact with the game. They even thought about having a trackpad where you would move your finger across a smooth surface, and that would control some of the experience as well. Then they came across this new idea. And this version had a circular display on the back, so with other buttons, so you could interact with the games at a whole new level. And it would be neat to see the different kinds of games that people could make with a separate screen and like separate buttons on the back. Like let's say you fell down a hole in the top screen, and then on the back you were swimming underwater, and you kind of picked your game up from there on the back of the console. I feel like a bunch of cool creative games could have came from that. Another thing I do want to point out is this is a white version of Playdate. And this is what they were, again, originally going to go with. But they decided to change it because they were tired of the stereotype and typical white and black designs for phones and video game consoles. And they wanted to change it up with that pop of yellow. These are all cool ideas to lead us to where we are today with the Playdate. Let me know which one is your favorite and what you enjoyed about it. My name is Gavin. This is Playdate Central. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on anything Playdate, because I'll be covering it all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.